Hello, this is Bryce on the floor coming at you with another tennis improvement video. And today I want to show you guys how to serve step by step. So I'm going to give you exactly how to serve and how you should look at your serve. So the first step when it comes to hitting a great serve is understanding the grip. So every stroke in tennis starts with grip, swing, body. Remember that, grip, swing, body. And use that as a framework to learn and understand your strokes and be your own coach, okay? So first thing we have to understand is grip, swing, body. When it comes to the tennis serve, what we need to use is the continental grip. The continental grip is at bevel number 2. So check out my grip video for more detail about how grips work, but just briefly, the grip is an octagon that goes in 8 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the continental grip is at bevel 2. So you want to connect that knuckle and that heel pad to bevel 2. And now you're going to be at your proper continental grip. Make sure that you're at your continental grip and consciously check this for the first 3 months, because it's extremely crucial that you're in your continental grip to learn how to serve. Because if you are not in a continental grip, maybe you can technically get the ball in the box, but when it comes to learning how to hit with more power and learning how to hit a kick serve and being more consistent, you're always going to fail if you don't have a continental grip. So make sure you're in your continental grip. The next thing that we want to talk about is our swing. So the two things that you want to understand when it comes to your serve swing is you want to move the racket right to left and then drop the racket. So these are the two critical movements that's going to revolutionize your serve. Going right to left and then dropping the racket at this point is 80% of the battle when it comes to hitting a great serve. All right, so practice this motion. You're going to go right to left and then drop the racket, and then you're going to be in an amazing position to hit incredible serves. One more time. Right to left, like this, right to left, and then that's going to naturally lead into the racket drop position right here. The next thing that we need to keep in mind is our contact. So when we contact the ball on the flat serve, we're going to go right to left and then drop the racket, and then we're going to connect with the ball in front like this. All right, so you're connecting with the ball essentially like this. The racket's flat, and then after you contact the ball flat, you're going to hit away from the target. So, for example, you don't want to hit directly towards the target if we're serving into that box. The racket's not going to go that way. What's going to happen is you're going to pronate, and the racket is going to go away from the target like this. All right, so we have to make sure we understand the serve as a throwing motion. So basically, look what happens when we throw a ball. We're going to go right to left, drop the racket, and then naturally the ball is going to fall this way, okay? Because that's what's the most efficient movement for the arm. So naturally the racket is going to fall this way when you hit it. And that's one way to generate massive power on our serve. Now, all this is very complicated, so if you want to go deeper, check out my comprehensive serve course, and let's get back into it. So the next thing that we want to keep in mind is our body position. What we're going to do is we're going to start the weight on the front foot. So the weight's going to start on the front foot, then we're going to transition to the back foot like this. Front foot, back foot, then we want to toss, turn. Okay, again, front foot, back foot, toss, turn. One more time on the side view. We're going to go front foot, back foot, toss, turn. And if you can do this while coiling the body, that's one important thing. You want to coil the body when you toss. That's what we call toss turn. That means your body position is going to be in a great position to hit a very powerful serve. So keep this in mind. Once you toss the ball, that's when you want to turn. Basically, all of the other steps in the serve essentially happen after the toss. And now let's get into the toss. You want to release like this, letting the hand release like this while avoiding letting the ball roll off because you don't want to get spin. You want to avoid spin so the ball drops directly in the same place. So release the arm like this, and then that's going to help you toss. So when you toss, you want to keep this in mind. Toss in a way that honors the kinetic chain. When we want to make a toss on the flat serve, we want the ball to fall kind of right in front of us and right here, because that's where the racket is going to end up. And one way to do that is to toss towards the net post. So you want to basically toss towards the net post, and then that's an easy gauge to get your toss in the correct position. So let's break it all down. Number one, continental grip at bevel number 2, connect that knuckle and that heel pad. We want to go right to left and then drop the racket. We want to start the weight on the front foot, transition to the back foot, toss, turn, release the ball, tossing towards the net post, and then we want to make contact out in front of the racket like this. And that's all that you need to do in order to hit incredible serves, just like the pros. Thank you so much. Once again, check out my comprehensive serve course so you can go into detail about how to hit incredible serves just like the pros. In this course, I break down step by step everything you need to learn how to hit great serves. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and great luck out there on the tennis court. Thanks.